gelatin paper. For the gelatin paper, we're going to be using clear powdered gelatin and water. The proportion that we're using is 2 tablespoons of gelatin to 3 tablespoons of water. The thing is with this recipe, it's really about ratio. It's about the proportion that you use. If you're going to make a lot of paper, you can use like 2 cups of gelatin to 3 cups of water. But in this case, this actually gives you a lot of material to work with. So we're going to start with this tablespoon, 2 and 3. Now we're going to need another recipient, of course, to mix those two together. We're going to use a brush. This brush, I recommend it to be a soft hair brush, because when you're going to brush on a surface that preparation of gelatin, and when you brush it, you don't want to leave any marks on the paper. So I recommend a soft hair brush, and I like to work with straight brushes, but that's up to you guys. I think this way I can manage to get more into the surface, but it's up to you. Let me just focus here. It's up to you, okay? And we're going to use a plastic folder. A plastic folder in order to brush the preparation of the gelatin and let it dry to make our paper. I use these kinds of folders because they're very smooth, and it's easier. It's easier at the end when the paper is set and it has hardened. It's easier to peel off. But you can also use another like good quality paper. Not paper, plastic bag or acetate, whatever surface that is smooth enough in order to then peel off the gelatin. Okay, so I have here my recipient where I'm going to pour the 3 tablespoons of water. Now, in order to mix this, I'm going to hydrate the gelatin first. That means that I'm going to pour this gelatin like this, little by little, okay? Some sort of, I'm just sprinkling the gelatin in the water so it won't harden too much and it won't make any like big lumps of gelatin. Now I can mix it a little bit. As you can see, the gelatin is hydrating. That means that the grain of gelatin is absorbing the water and it's becoming bigger. Okay, this will help my gelatin to bloom. That means it will help my gelatin to be more clear and to have a good consistency. So I recommend this for all the recipes that include a clear gelatin. So I'm going to leave it to rest for not too much because there's not much quantity of water, so maybe now this gelatin is hydrated, as you can see, okay? And I'm going to heat this in the microwave for about a minute in a low temperature. I rather put it in low and check that it's getting ready instead of putting in the maximum temperature, and it could damage or burn the gelatin. Okay, I just finished melting the gelatin in the or heating the gelatin in the microwave. It is completely dissolved. As you can see, the gelatin has this like foam on top of it. When you see this foam, it means that your gelatin is ready. But however, I'm going to leave it to rest just for a little bit because all this foam is going to come up to the surface, and then I'm going to remove it before I color the gelatin. So with a smaller spoon, I'm just going to remove this top part of the gelatin just to take all this white foam out of it. one of them with liquid food coloring. This is good for aerography, and it's not too liquid, it's not too runny, because the ones that you find in the supermarket can be a little bit over runny, too liquid, so it could change the texture of the gelatin. So just a drop, and look how good it looks. Look how much it colors the preparation for the gelatin paper. Okay, so this one is going to be blue because I'm going to be making a butterfly with one of the papers. For the other one, I'm going to be using gel coloring food coloring, sorry, just a quick drop as well. Okay, and now I'm going to add some hologram silver sprinkles in it. Sprinkles, no, it's dust, because that way I'm going to have a very, very shiny paper. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take this out of here. Okay. Look at this. Pretty. Excellent. I'm going to get rid of these bubbles so it won't mark my paper. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to proceed to brush this into the plastic folder. So I have my plastic folder here. I'm going to be brushing this into the folder. Make sure that your preparation is really liquid, because that way it will run better, and it will be easier to cover the plastic bag or the plastic folder. Okay. If it starts to get like this, to open up a little bit, I'm just going to keep brushing it until I have a smooth surface like this one here. Maybe it needs a little more quantity, maybe it's a little bit too hot, but I rather brush it while it's hot and have a better looking paper that I can go back and forth here. I'm gonna do half of the plastic bag. Okay, and I'm going to make it as even as possible, so I will have a lot of pink one. I'm going to do it in this side of the plastic bag or the plastic folder, and well, you can see the sparkling in it because of the holographic silver dust. It looks really pretty. With this we will be making a ribbon for like cake, to decorate either a cake or a cupcake. It's really cute. It's gonna be really nice. So I'm going to keep brushing it until I have an even surface.